Hello there. I just want to give my opinion on this big philosophical argument happening on YouTube now and then. I've looked at a few of these videos, and I've noticed a lot of subjects about antinatalism, and I want to tackle the subject as best I can and give you my 2 cents. And I guess we're going to have to go down each one of the points in antinatalism and explain it from there and give my opinion. Just take it with a grain of salt. It's just my opinion. And I guess we'll go from there, right? And I'm sorry about the mask and everything. I mean, I wear this kind of stuff every day. The hat, the glasses. I mean, it's very sunny outside, even if it is kind of cold. But I'm trying. This is sort of a work in progress. I'm sort of new to this, so I want to see how people react to this first. Because I don't want to get my name out there if anyone wants to shoot me or anything. So I'm going to try and avoid that. And, take it one step at a time. Maybe next time I make a video, I'll take the surgeon mask off, and then I'll take the glasses and hat off. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but I apologize for that ahead of time. Now, I guess we're going to go on, and just describe this antinatalism thing. And I guess we're going to tackle it one point at a time, okay? Okay, so let's see here. I'm sorry, this is my first video, so I'm going to be a little awkward, okay? Now, please, bear with me. No, it's not live or anything, but I'm trying my best, okay? Okay, the first point is, we don't want to see that now, do we? Trust me, you don't want to see what's underneath this mask anyway, but we'll see what happens. So the first part is, excuse me. Ooh, man, goddamn things won't stay on my face. Anyway, is the imposition argument, right? Okay, so I've heard this imposition thing about the life antinatalism thing, and I guess the point, the argument is, you're imposing on a being that doesn't exist, right? So I guess the point here is that, of course it doesn't exist, but there's no other way it works now, does it? So if it doesn't exist, and there's no other choice you have, then, who's to say you're imposing on anyone? You're not imposing on anyone because they don't exist, right? Give me a break. I mean, isn't it pretty obvious enough? Come on, man. You can't be, fooled that easily. I'm using your argument against you. It's just a basic point. It's obvious logic, right? Logic, that's something that you guys talk about a lot. Use your brain, right? So what's the point in arguing that point, right? It's a pretty simple point, I think. It doesn't exist, and you can't impose on it till it does exist. I guess you can ask the baby once it's old enough. I wouldn't have my child killed just because he's not having a good day, right? So if they don't exist, you're obviously not imposing on them. So screw that argument. I think I pretty much handled that pretty well anyway, right? At least in my opinion. God damn it. So I think the next part of the argument, I think we've cleared that one up. We might come back to it later. I doubt it. Is, what's the other one? Risk. Yeah, risk. So the point is the risk thing is, oh no. Oh, okay. Anyway, the risk thing. Oh, man. I guess the battery's running out. Well, that's not good. Let's hope we can finish this video. So the risk thing, right? So I guess the thing with the risk is that you're imposing risk on an individual and you're taking chances with that person's life. So they may end up growing up not liking their life. Right? But I don't really buy that. You never know. And guess what? If it's a risk and the person ends up not wanting their life, they can always end it. And the whole idea of a risk, come on now. I mean, I'll revisit this previous point I just made in a minute. But the point is this risk thing, goddamn mask, the risk thing is you're risking not having a kid. You might have an Albert Einstein, Charles Darwin, or even Isaac Newton. You might end up with a prodigy on your hands. You never know. So not having a kid is just as much of a non-risk as having a kid, right? So what's the point? Well, why argue that point, right? So I don't think there's any point in arguing that. You're taking just as much of a risk not having a kid. Point refuted. Yes, I do know that word. I looked it up on WordWeb today. Don't think I'm stupid. Okay. I do have quite an accent, I know. Anyway, the next point is, what's the point? Oh, man. What is that point? Oh, yes. consumption, right? We're consuming machines. We're always addicted to these things. We're always looking to satisfy our wants and needs. Oh, we're going to get sick of it. It's the same thing over and over and over again. I got to hurry up before the battery runs out. God damn it. Anyway, yeah, the thing is with this is if you're getting tired of it, you know, you have sex and all the horniness and all that and eating food and drinking and whatever you enjoy. It's the same thing over and over again. The same bodily processes. It's about being happy, not how you're happy, right? Well, so what? You know, being happy makes her happy. I mean, you must be depressed or something, and you always kill yourself. You can always pull the trigger, tear up the ticket. You can leave the movie theater whenever you want. So it doesn't really matter. You can leave whenever you want. So I'm thinking about the risk thing, right? You can always leave, and you can't impose on a person until they exist. So you have to take those options in your own hand, right? And if you're not taking it, then that's your fault. You exist because you exist at this point, right? So, you know, I enjoy masturbating over... Excuse me. I enjoy having sex and all that over and over again. You know, I guess it's a personal preference thing. I guess it doesn't bother me as much as it bothers you. I guess you're thinking too much or depressed or something. But I'm satisfied, and you can always take your life. Eat something new. Change it up. Whatever. Have some... I don't know. Try some steak instead of chicken. I don't know. Try something new. You might find you might enjoy it more. And life won't seem as monotonous as it was, right? So that argument done, and I think there's one more point I want to make. I need to hurry this up. It's this whole about this need thing and unneeded. Why does a need not need to exist? Well, you know, preordained, right? These people like to go on about deterministic universes, right? So if I'm using this point, I know they've brought it up before. I've heard it and seen it in some of these videos. So these deterministic universe, right? So they talk about determinism. I guess that means that it's a needed thing. So if it happened to happen, it was needed. And if you haven't killed yourself by now, then your life seemed to have been needed, right? So I don't see the point in arguing that. If you're still alive, and you're not taking your life in your own hands, put it in Jesus' hands or whoever's hands, the universe's hands by what your logic is, right? So the universe is in control of you. It's all preordained. That's something we almost argue. It's just you have free will within that predetermination. So I don't see the point in arguing that point. I think it's pretty obvious, I think, at least in my opinion, that it's all needed. I mean, it's preordained. It happened, and it's going to happen again, maybe. We don't know. If we end up, you know, if according to you, it may happen again. You never know. I guess it's preordained then, right? Happened over and over again. So it doesn't really matter, right? So I guess the whole need thing, the whole consumption, and addiction thing, and the whole risk of aversion, and the whole needing, and what's the imposition? Excuse me, imposition. Those 4 points. I think I tackled them pretty well, but I need to hurry up because the battery's running out. I think those are the 4 points I want to make in this video. I may tackle more points in another video, but I just want to make this video to all the antinatalists out there and see what they think about it. I'm sorry I'm talking fast. I just want to make sure this video gets finished before the time runs out. So I appreciate you all for listening today. I hope you have a farewell night. And I hope I can make the better points in maybe a later video or something, because I don't think this video was the greatest. It's my first video. I apologize, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. I'm just joking. Bye.